I'm Darrell Bourque, a former poet laureate of the state of Louisiana, and I'm here reading a couple of poems in the effort to bring attention to restoring the Roy House, which we hope someday soon will be the house for the Center for Louisiana Studies. I'd like to read a couple of poems that sort of address the ways in which we have to pay attention to keeping old structures viable. And some of our old structures in art have a lot to do with our musicians, our ancestral musicians. And I'd like to read one poem on Cléoma Bro-Falcon, or Cloma as her family called her. She along with Joe Falcon was the first person to record Cajun music in New Orleans in 1928 when they recorded Alonzo Lafayette. This is a poem called When Wishing Worked. I can barely remember even one time when wishing worked. At 12, I was but 3 years from marrying the wrong man. At 10, I practiced fiddle, learned the air in accordions, torqued wrist and neck and fingers for just the right sound. The way a pan or dishes slid against surfaces I listened to, music was everywhere, but without labor it never came. Plow points opening the ground held something we could hear if we could get close enough. A pear falling in the yard, pear rhythm in the world held and then let go. Round percussives I had to train my ear to hear so I could play coiffaire the way the old men did. Whenever I turned inside my house, I found something I could use. My sewing machine was in the sunroom, and it marked stitches. I listened for bobbin, needle, and the way the whole threadle can sing if we work to hear. When I was married to Joe, he always parked our car near the house. He was not one for wishing, that lovely man.